Now the weekend's going to be quite pleasant. Bring us sunshine, dry weather, mild October temperatures. We just got to get there first because we're going to roll more rain tonight into Friday morning. Live look from 7th and Rangeline is where we start. A little blue sky is going to peek out every now and then, but not a whole lot of sunshine left on our Thursday. A very comfortable 71 degrees though, and the nice thing is we're not fighting any type of wind as it just comes in from the southeast right now. Anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Skywatch Storm Tracker, even though we pushed off the morning rain out of southern southwest Missouri, you'll notice it continues to roll in out of portions of central Arkansas and Oklahoma as well. And what that leads to is ultimately a week's worth of rain totals that easily exceeds 3.5 to 4 inches. Now, while the majority of all the rain we saw in southeast Kansas was on Monday and Wednesday, it was really overnight that it dominated southwest Missouri, especially below I-44, leading us to flash flood watches that do not expire until 7 o'clock tonight, and I'm not going to be surprised if those are not extended. Our temperatures right now sitting anywhere from about 64, our low point in Cassville, to 72 in Neodesha. Now the interesting portion about this is those temperatures are exactly flipped from where we were this morning, where actually it was the western portion that was the coolest, and where it was raining in southwest Missouri was some of the warmest. We'll have all settled down into the mid-70s here a little bit later on. But you can tell there's a cold front that's moving our way. Look at the dividing line right there on the color contour. As everybody up in the northwest of us, they're only sitting in the mid-40s right now at the noon hour. And then on the other side of the thunderstorm activity that's pushing its way east of the Ozarks, that's where you've got abnormally warm October temperatures. So what happens when we have the collision between the humidity and the cold front? Additional thunderstorms. Well, what humidity? Not so much humidity, perhaps precipitable water. That's all that upper atmosphere water that we have up there. And you'll notice it's a good line. You can see it runs right from the Great Lakes all the way down through southeastern Texas, really jumping up by the Red River right now. But ultimately that question is, did it come from the Gulf? No, it actually did not. It came from a Pacific Basin hurricane by the name of Pamela. Pamela made, Category 1 Pamela made landfall Wednesday. We just didn't have time to talk about Pamela, mainly because we've been dealing with our own 4-state cleanup of severe weather that started Sunday and has really lasted up until well, I'm not going to say tonight it's going to be anything severe, but with those flooding concerns, yeah. So look at what Pamela did. Becomes a subtropical low pressure system, takes all that precipitable water, forces it right up through Texas, and then makes a beeline right through the 4 states. And so while that water is ripe and that cold front moves in, it starts to scattered showers shortly after sunset, but that's nothing. Here's what we've got cooking. Remember those areas that have the flash flood watches on them right now in southwest Missouri, and now look at Ottawa and Delaware County throughout northeast Oklahoma. That is extreme heavy rainfall for early Friday morning, thunder and lightning as well. We should be able to avoid the high damaging winds that we experienced earlier this week, but it is a pretty good definitive north-south line that pushes off and really doesn't want to stop till about late Friday morning. And even during the afternoon hours, we see a little bit of residual on the backside of it. Other thing I want to point out on Future Track, look at our temperatures here as we get past midnight. 65, 67, not too bad. And then look at where they are during the 12:30 hour, 57. So the cold front will be upon us. We'll get a little rebound, make it up into the low 60s tomorrow afternoon. But ultimately, Tanya, tomorrow night, high school football kickoff, figure low to mid 50s, and then dropping down to, I'd say the 40s by the time we get into a cool Saturday as well.
I'm looking forward to this cool down. It'll be nice. Although I think I was complaining about being cold in the newsroom earlier. The AC was running. It didn't need to be.
It's because we love him with all our hearts. Douglas is back.
Oh.
Right. And folks, when Douglas is back, the meat locker.
He likes it cold.
That's all right.
He's going to text me here for the end of the show, mark my words.